turning water into wine. At a wedding in Cana, Jesus performed his first public miracle. When the wine ran out, he instructed servants to fill 6 stone jars with water. Upon drawing some out, the water had turned into the finest wine. This miracle revealed his divine authority over creation. 2. Healing the paralyzed man. A paralyzed man was lowered through a roof by his friends to reach Jesus. Instead of immediately healing him, Jesus first said, "Son, your sins are forgiven." When religious leaders questioned his authority, he proved his power by commanding the man to walk, instantly restoring his mobility. 3. Feeding the 5,000. With only 5 loaves and 2 fish from a boy's lunch, Jesus miraculously fed a crowd of 5,000 men, plus women and children. After everyone ate, 12 baskets of leftovers were collected, demonstrating his provision and compassion. 4. Walking on water. During a storm, Jesus walked on the Sea of Galilee toward his disciples' boat. Peter briefly walked on water too, but sank when he doubted. Jesus rescued him and calmed the storm, proving his dominion over nature. 5. Raising Lazarus from the dead. Lazarus had been dead for 4 days when Jesus arrived. Despite Martha's hesitation, Jesus commanded, "Lazarus, come out." The once dead man emerged still wrapped in grave clothes, showcasing Jesus' power over death. 6. Healing the blind man with mud. Jesus spat on the ground, made mud, and applied it to a blind man's eyes, telling him to wash in the pool of Siloam. The man obeyed and gained sight, a unique miracle highlighting both physical and spiritual illumination. 7. Curing the woman with a 12-year bleeding issue. A woman who had suffered chronic bleeding touched Jesus' cloak in faith. Immediately, her bleeding stopped. Jesus felt power leave him and commended her faith, showing that even a touch in belief could bring healing. 8. Calming the storm. While Jesus slept in a boat, a violent storm terrified the disciples. He woke up, rebuked the wind, and said, "Peace, be still." The storm ceased instantly, leaving the disciples in awe of his command over nature. 9. The miraculous catch of fish. After a night of catching nothing, Jesus told Peter to cast nets again. The resulting catch was so massive, it nearly sank 2 boats. This miracle led Peter to recognize Jesus' divinity and become his disciple. 10. Healing the centurion's servant from a distance. A Roman centurion asked Jesus to heal his paralyzed servant. Jesus offered to visit, but the centurion, displaying extraordinary faith, said, "Just say the word." Jesus marveled at his faith and healed the servant instantly from afar,